name is Jemima.
And Abigail.
And today we're representing the Ethos group. As you may already know, this week is all about one of our school main charities, Christian Aid. We wanted to spend some time today to talk about the work of Christian Aid, the value of care, and what we're going to be doing this year to support the charity. Christian Aid is built on one principle, and that is that everyone is equal in the sight of God. When we look at our planet today, we can see that we've made so many important steps towards equality. However, in reality, injustice, inequality, and extreme poverty are yet to be beaten.
Did you know that almost 10% of the world's population live in extreme poverty, earning less than £1.30 a day? Countries that have been torn apart by war or crisis are amongst the most affected by poverty and inequality. In the times we live in today, the resources available to us, this is unacceptable. The Bible not only teaches us that we are all equal in the image of God, but in fact we are all members of one body. Just because we may look different, sound different, and perhaps live thousands of miles apart, does not mean we are not all connected. Christian Aid believes it's their duty to care for people both within the UK and across the globe. Everyone is important and deserves to be shown care.
The following video will outline briefly some of the incredible work of Christian Aid.
This is not our story. It's your story. The Changemakers, who for over 75 years have stood together as Christian Aid. Real people bringing about real change, tackling poverty, daring to believe it can be eradicated once and for all. And to think it all began right here. With the Second World War over, refugees in Europe were in need. The world had forgotten. But not you. Everyday folk uniting to offer love and care to people in desperate need. Reaching out with humanitarian relief and long-term support. But this was only the beginning. Over the coming decades, you would step up time and time again. You were the difference to lives devastated by the humanitarian crisis in Nigeria in the 1960s. And you showed solidarity with those peacefully protesting for their civil rights. You were the difference to hungry people overwhelmed by famine in the 1980s, to those living with HIV in the 1990s. You held aloft our placard in the marches calling for debt cancellation for poorer nations, stood side by side with those devastated by the horrors of apartheid and prejudice. And you fought for trade justice when people thought it would never be possible. Empowering people like Faith, Kokoli, and Rose to be the change in their own lives, to dare to dream again. Wherever we are in the world, we have stood shoulder to shoulder with each other to campaign for justice. And now, knowing all that we can do together, the extraordinary that can come from the ordinary, we stand united to face perhaps our greatest ever challenge, the fight for climate justice and a future for us all. Right now, the climate crisis is leaving people hungry, homeless and heartbroken. It's hurting us all, but people living in poverty fight the worst of it every day. Together with the coronavirus pandemic, the challenge we face is immense. But as we look back on all we've achieved over the past 75 years, we have amazing hope that together we will make a world of difference. That real people will bring about real change when it is needed like never before. Be that change.
Keep a lookout for Connor and Miss Espy of the yard this week.
They'll be running some activities to help raise money. Who knows, we might get to spot a teacher.
Hi, my name's Nicole. I'm from 7C, and 7C this year is going to be supporting Christian Aid. We are making some mindful booklets to help mindfulness, and in the booklets is colouring word search and quotes to help through life. We are going to be selling them, so if you could be kind, please buy one. If you don't have to, but if you do, it would be amazing.
In support of our Christian Aid Week, our Form 8C, we have put together a Kahoot quiz to be entered across year 7 and 8.
The quiz is about guess the teacher when they were a baby. Let's see how many questions you could get right. Or we ask you for a small donation. Thank you for supporting us.
Brilliant work! It's really great to see how much stuff is going on surrounding Christian Aid. Why don't you show care by supporting your year group and the activities going around in school? And now we're going to end on someone's story who has been impacted by the work of Christian Aid.
My name is Florence Mbone Mudhiani. I live happily and love singing all of the time. I make sure I live happily, and if anyone disappoints me, I walk away and start singing. The water was so far away, I could only use it for cooking and washing. My husband and I got pregnant while I was in school, and we got married. We were blessed with 4 children. After my husband died, I tried to keep strong. I was feeling as if I had been left alone in this world. But God helped me, and now I have gained strength. I am highly motivated, especially since the dam was constructed. I have worked in community gardening. I've also managed to keep chickens and livestock. Any extra vegetables I'm able to sell for additional money. I am thankful to the people in the UK. God keep them well and continue to bless them. I pray for peace for my children and I pray for it to rain.
Join us as we pray. Dear God, thank you for the work of Christian Aid. Help us show our value of care as we support each other this week. Amen.